Karen?
Hi.
Hi. Andy? Yes? Come on up.
Dan. Here we are. Stan, you're the person who needs to be up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to come up this way so we can see the logo in there. So, I should sit over here. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, wait. Change again. wait, we're not ready yet. Wait.
All right. Nice, by the way.
Thank you.
Very.
I can't believe you all came. That's so incredibly excellent. We were like going to be happy if 5 people came. So to have all of you here is completely. We're amazed and happy. So thank you.
And next year we will have double this, right? It's so.
Always more.
That's
so
low.
There's so many people to thank, but nobody more than these 3 up here. I also want to thank everybody who's on the TransLife Advisory Board. Can you all raise your hands? We have this crazy, great TransLife Advisory Board that really guides both the mission as well as, for us to, have people say we want to raise money for you. That never happens. Karen and Lana and Andy opening up this ridiculously cool space, which they've actually never done, shows their level of commitment and involvement, and I couldn't be more grateful. Fred Novi is here. Fred? And I'm not sure if Todd Hamilton made it, but Todd Hamilton and James Luxton also were hugely helpful in getting this together. We have a lot of members of the TransLife Center staff who are helping with the event. Can you raise your hands? And of course, the awesome Chicago House staff. And then the Chicago House Board. Which also includes Karen. So I kind of mentioned this earlier, but it's worth saying again. We started a bakery called Sweet Misgivings, which is still in existence. And through that, we had trans women show up and work for us, and we came to understand that the very LGBTQ community who founded us still had special needs. And so then we started researching, and we found out that there were not gaps in trans services in Chicago. There were gaps nationwide. And so I started reaching out to people, and I knew that Karen and Lana lived here and didn't know how to get to them, so I sent them a handwritten note, and 2 days later, I get a phone call and said, "Stan, this is Lana Wachowski," and I was like, "No, it's not." She said, "Yes, it is, and my wife and I would like to come and see the site." And I said, "Okay, how's next week?" And they said, "How's later today?" And then they've been at this level of commitment and involved Andy and Lynn and the whole family, and then their expanded network. We got checks for this from California, from agents, just these crazy connections for us. So it's really making it all happen, and why it's so important are the individual lives that are touched at the TransLife Center. And so we submitted a proposal to a HRSA grant, and we were ranked #1 in the nation because of the cumulative services that are offered at the TransLife Center, and we knew we needed somebody to slam that home for us. And then we found Baim. So.
And I don't know you, but
So Bon Wade has given of Bon's self like nobody could to make sure that this was the incredible success that it needed to be. And Bon, we said from the start, like, you need to get this started for us. We'll try to handle it from there. And Bon did exactly that. And so we have an award.
Nice.
And a crazy great picture of the house with signed by the staff.
Nice.
So Bon is leaving us in this role, but not leaving us, and will always be the director, the founding director of the TransLife Center. We have so Mara Kiesling at the National Center for Transgender Equality, Mason Davis out at the Trans Law Center out in San Francisco. I called them and said, like, I need somebody who's trans with a master's degree, who in social work, who can pull this off after Bon. And out of a nationwide search, we had Josie Paul on our own board. And Bon raised the idea of Josie, and then it was just an incredibly great fit. And Kevin Pleasant will be joining our staff as well, working more with the crises and with the residents themselves that come up, while Josie continues the great work with the grant itself. So it's an amazing evening. It's an amazing house. Any of you who have not visited, please try to do so. And please tell your friends about how great this event was. So thank you all for coming. Anybody else want to say anything? Okay, enjoy the rest of the